Welcome to Cornerstone Posture. This is the first in a series of short tutorials on how to reliably manage gravity. Every day, gravity exerts a force on your body. Perhaps you've heard of the proverb, the bigger you are, the harder you fall, or the Nike ad campaign that says, gravity never takes a day off. We won't be learning how to fly or book a vacation into space today, but we will learn how to consistently give our joints, muscles, and other body parts a way to minimize the wear and tear due to being poorly aligned. The goal is to reduce inflammation, pain, fatigue, and other symptoms that require medication, surgery, physical therapy, chiropractic, acupuncture, or the avoidance of activity. What is good posture? Is it like a healthy diet or regular exercise? These are catchphrases that we toss around, but the lack of specificity dooms us to insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If posture is like a nail and gravity is like a hammer, we can see that hammering a bent nail is not going to have a good outcome, no matter how many times we hit it. Traditional treatment often takes a magnifying glass to the painful part and tests and measures to find an origin and treats accordingly. The better solution is to take a holistic approach to the true origin and recenter the postural chain. Certainly, physical therapy treatment may be applied if the body is resistant to returning to proper posture, but the successful identification of specific goals will streamline the process. This is part 1 of Cornerstone Posture, standing. Here are the key words for each of the areas that will be addressed. You can make up your own keywords to remind yourself of what happens as we correct from the feet up. Let's take a look.
Hello. So that, good. And then we're going to have, go ahead and pick up your big toe so we can show on both sides that your balls are down of the feet. Go ahead and put your feet back down. In other words, when we bring this here, we don't want to necessarily have you roll your feet onto the outside. You know, we don't want that. We want your big toe down. Can you lift up just your big toe? How about this one? Try to press that down and lift up just your big toe. Okay, let's just kind of work on that right there. Okay, go ahead and put this back down. Okay, lift up your heel. We're going to fold in the middle and bring that heel in and put your foot down, just like that. Once again, try to keep this ball joint down. This one, try to put the ball joint down first. Go up on your toe on this one. Come up. There you go. Now put your heel in. There you go. So you're really making a contact. Pick up that big toe a little bit so that this is down and this is more flat. There you go. Cool. When we do that, your knees are aiming in the direction of your little toes. Okay? A little bit closer together, about, there you go. And then lift up your heel, bring that in, good. Lift up this heel and bring that in, good. Knees are pointed out. Okay, the next thing to work on is the pelvis, which is right here. And the pelvis is separate from the low back. So a lot of people tuck their pelvises and stand this way and lean into your hips a little bit. And they lean into the hips. You can kind of see that in there. Go ahead and lock your knees and lean into your hips. There you go. And there's a lot of sway back in here, and like the stomach comes out this way. What we really want to do is to make sure that the thighs are straight, up and down, and push your thighs back. There you go. And that actually, come around the side over here, don't lean forward, hun, is that we have the pelvis is slightly anteriorly tilted, this angle, right? And not leaning forward, but once again, pushing the thighs back. Don't go forward with your head. Lean back onto your heels. Put your toes down. There you go. So that we have this, but right through here is straight. Relax, relax, relax. I'm going to start from the bottom again. Okay, here we go. We're going to parallel those feet again, so bring them on either side. Lift up your heel, roll that heel in, Good. Lift up your heel, fold that in. It's going to open up the hips. Okay, push those thighs back. Pelvis is tilted. Okay, lift your hands up in the sky. Pull yourself up as long as you can, skinny as you can. Bring your ribs, and we're going to do a little bit of a crunch. Close right here. Good. And that's just going to be, you can kind of see around here that this is pretty much the same all the way around. Pull those ribs down a little bit. Good. Go ahead and let your arms down. Keeping this closed. Anchor right there. Okay? We're going to release the shoulder forward, up and back and down right there. Release the shoulder forward, just let go, soft. Lightly lift it up and back and down. Keeping that closed, relax those hands. Breathe and close. Good, relax your face. Good. So here we go again. Ball down, lift up your heel lightly, fold that foot in the center. Again, good. This opens up the knees, the hips. Press those thighs back, right? Go ahead and lift your arms up in the air. Pull yourself up. Do a little crunch. Close. Good. Put your hands back down. Keep that there. We're going to roll one shoulder back and down. And go ahead and relax your hand. Roll this shoulder back and down. Good. Okay, last part. Keeping this right here and this all down. Gently tip your chin down a little bit and bring your leg straight back and not too far, just like that. So you just kind of feel lifted and long in the back of the neck. Drop your shoulders down. Good. And breathe sideways and relax your arms. Good. Just push those thighs back just a little bit more. Close that just a little bit more. One more shoulder roll and back and down. One more shoulder roll and back and down. Dot your arms. And then once again, chin down a little. Nope, a little bit more. Relax your throat. You just really want to feel like you're almost, if you had a ponytail, that you would lift from the back. Relax your mouth. There you go. Breathe in and drop your shoulders. Good job.
The simplicity of this program is that the sequence of correction is the functional daily exercise. It will become easier and more natural with regular practice. If you cannot achieve a fully developed segment, specific exercises, manual therapy, and coaching interventions during your physical therapy will help you achieve success rapidly. It is restorative and beneficial to take about 10 to 20 minutes a day to lie as flat as tolerated, adopting all the segmental standing points as much as possible, allowing gravity to settle the restricted areas in a yoga-like fashion. So if you've got stiff neck, low back pain, tight big toe joints, tight hamstrings, low back pelvis area that will not correct, all of those things will be addressed in your physical therapy sessions with manual therapy and exercise specifically to help you achieve ideal posture. Here is a graphic that you can take a screenshot of, you can print, can be placed, I don't know, on the refrigerator, next to the computer, kept on your phone to help you remember the key points in one graphic. Here's a brief list of some references for further investigation. My program is a conglomeration of all my years of practice, plus working on so many different patients and so many different conditions, and trying to figure out what would be the simplest way to effectively achieve our goals. This is a short bio about me. Really appreciate you taking the time to listen to my presentation today. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Here's my contact information. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen today, and I hope you have a great day.